Happy morning, guys. Happy Friday. We have got a fun Zoom coming at you today. Gosh, I can't stand. I can stand in my office, but I'm outside today. So we are going to start with gratitude and prayer like we always do. And we're going to get busy. It's Tiffany Deeroff from Valley View and my co-host, Polly.
Hey, Tiffany.
Yay! We are coming at you today with some high energy, some high vibes, and we have a lot of fun. And we are going to go back and forth. And Polly's co-hosting with me. I wanted to open us up in prayer and get into gratitude. And I'm not going to read this whole thing, but Jesus Calling today, just this first paragraph, I want you to listen real quick and soak it in. Trust me and refuse to worry. Refuse to worry. For I am your strength and your song. If you're feeling wobbly this morning, looking into difficult times, looming ahead, measuring them against your own strength, right? However, they're not on today's tasks or even tomorrow's. So leave them in the future and come home to the present, where you find me waiting for you. Since I am your strength, I can empower you to handle each task that comes. Because I am your song, I can give you joy as you work alongside me. Y'all, your strength and your joy, that is the only place to tap into to get it. So that is my prayer this morning. I want to open up in prayer. Dear Lord, I thank you so much for your strength. I thank you for your joy. And I thank you that you want those gifts to give to us. I just thank you so much that we can work together and we can lean on each other and we can lean on you. And when we're feeling wobbly and weak and not in a peaceful place, that we can just lean into you. And I just thank you so much for your ever presence and that you love us so much, dear Lord. We lift up Susan and her whole family and her dad for healing and a perfect plan of care for full restoration, dear Lord. We know you are still in the business of miracles, and we thank you for every blessing. Touch any heart on this Zoom and in our team, dear Lord, that needs your comfort, that needs your healing, that needs your strength and your joy, dear Lord. We love you so much. We ask you put somebody in our path we can help today, and just give me and Polly the right words to lead this fun and exciting Zoom and get a lot of work done together. And I just I thank you for Polly for stepping out of her comfort zone and taking my challenge. I kind of put her on the spot, and I just thank you for her boldness, Lord, and just continue to grow that in her. And let's just have an awesome day and weekend. We love you so much. Amen. Okay, we are going to we're going to start with our reach outs. Well, actually, we're going to start with gratitude. I want to hear everybody's gratitude and their wins, because this is fun. This gives a lot of hope to a lot of fun friends. Any personal wins, work wins?
If I'll speak something, we had a local last night, but it wasn't just a local. It was also a going away party for our little Miss Sandra Delbeck, who I don't think is on here today. But it was so sweet. We literally sat in a circle and we went around, and each person shared either how they met Sandra or like a special memory with her. And like the more the circle kept going around, like you just really start to realize how impactful one small thing can be to someone else. Like she changed so many people's lives just by being her. And I think that we lose track that that's really all we need to be as ourselves, and that can be like the biggest impact for someone. So it was such a good night. It was better than any local we've ever had.
Did y'all surprise her with that, or did she know?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so incredible. I'm gonna cry. Like that
is. As a matter of fact, she was pulling in the parking lot as I was trying to sneak in the place with this big giant plant that we got her. So I was running through the parking lot with this crazy bush going back and forth, but somehow she didn't see me. So yeah, we had snacks and sushi and gifts and cards and the whole thing.
I know you're sad to lose her, but we're very we're very excited to gain her down here in Texas. So
I know.
I know you're sad she's leaving, but
we are. But I think it was Carolyn. Somebody told her like it's just the beginning. I think it was Carolyn. She said this is just the beginning. Like it's not for her to be sad. To me, Sandra moving to Texas is proof that this business can make any dream that you have come true, because that was her dream when she started this. And so Dream Team is just, now we're in Texas. So I'm excited.
And now she'll have a reason to fly back to and come back and see y'all in Ohio. But you'll have to be the bed and breakfast now, like Sandra always was when I went there.
I have bunk beds.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it. That is so sweet. That is so special. And yeah, she's not going to be too far from us. So we are very excited. Gratitude wins. Anyone else? Hey, here's the birthday boy. Say
Hey,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tony.
I just want to say how grateful I am. Thank you again, Tiffany, for inviting me on here to do this with you today and getting out of my comfort zone. But I am so grateful that yesterday I got to go watch both my nephews run in cross country and watch them, do their thing, where they just, it's so fun to watch young minds, how they just go after something and go for it. And one's a senior and one's a freshman. So they both ran JV, and it was awesome to watch them do just to be them and watch them grow throughout their lives that they have done. So they are an inspiration to me. Those boys are. So grateful for them.
That is so awesome. And yeah, no fear. Like, this is the goal. Let's go. I'm going to finish. I'm going to win, whatever their goals are. It's like, it is really cool to see.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see each of you all, and just to say thank you for allowing me to continue to be close to the fire and get so many learning lessons from y'all. Of course, I'm always thankful for the Lord Jesus in my life. Always. That's always.
Mhm.
And let me just say this. I was able to complete a business card, interesting, that has clickable links in it. So I was trying to think, okay, how am I going to do this? But you guys inspired me in that process to keep pushing to work that business card, because my experience has been the less a person has to work to find you, the more they'll get to your website. So with the digital business card, me getting their contact information, sending it to them, they can just connect on my links. Thank you.
That is awesome. I love that clickable links. What site did you use?
Actually, I couldn't, I was trying to do it in Canva, and Canva is kind of twerky for me sometimes when it comes to business cards. So I did it in Hi Hello.
Oh yeah, that one's awesome. Very
It's
cool.
easier. It's easier.
I've heard about that from like 3 people now. So that's cool. All right. Congratulations. I love a technology win. Doesn't that feel good? I can celebrate that a lot. All right. Anyone else? I know, let's see. I know Glenna got a new promoter this week. She hit VIP 400 was the last I heard, but I'm sure she's working on 8 now. I don't see her on, but that is super exciting. Okay, we are ready to get busy. Okay, so we're gonna shake it up a little bit. We have a plan. We're gonna do our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So we're gonna start with Polly's gonna kick us off with our birthday messages. So we are gonna start there. We're gonna do the bingo card slash whatever we want. Honestly, it's going to be fun and it's going to be cool. So we're doing our thing this morning. So good. So I'm going to set the timer, and Polly's going to get us started on birthday messages.
Okay, guys. So birthday messages, they are one of my favorites. And I love Susan's that she has shared with us many times. I've used it in the past. But I have another one that has been working for me just to get the conversation started, because you guys, I'm an overthinker, huge overthinker. And I just want to reach out and be a friend. And I think, Tammy, you're the one who said that one day, like, just be a friend. And then I don't get so scared. I don't know why I get scared, but I do. So didn't have it pulled up. So sorry. But it's real simple. My birthday message now is just happy birthday, Christy. I hope you have the best day ever. And then I have a couple emojis after it. So then they usually come back and say, thank you. And then that's when, like, I usually wait until the next day and follow up and like, hey, you're very, very welcome. And then I have another emoji. Did you get to do anything special to celebrate, or did you do anything fun? That's kind of what I do. And then we just go on and have a conversation about it.
I love it. Your timer's set and we're working and sending out these birthday messages. I did put it into chat and she changed mine up a little bit. And like Polly said, asking a question and going back and forth. And I like that she follows up on the next day, because on your birthday, you know, sometimes you're doing a bunch of stuff and you can't even reply to all your messages. This one that I've kind of switched to, I wish I could copy and maybe, hold on, y'all, just keep working on your messages. Mine was similar to what Lindsay's came up as. It said something about your superstar day, but I've gotten a lot more replies. I just started it this week because normally I send the same one. Hey there, Anna, birthday superstar. And I changed it, of course, because I send a picture of me and my dogs. Me and my dudes are wishing you a day as fabulous as you are. Enjoy every moment and let the good vibes flow. And it has some emojis, hashtag birthday fun. What's the most exciting thing you're looking for in the year ahead? And literally with that question, what's the most excited thing you're looking for in the year ahead? People are coming back and telling me, oh my gosh, I'm 50 this year, or I'm this or that, it's been, I just put it in the chat too. Yeah, so it's been so much more fun to actually engage, like Polly said, just getting that going back and forth. So we still have 2 minutes. All right, so staying in line with reach outs, we're going to go to our next bingo card activity. 5 minutes asking questions from post in all your feed either in all platforms. So it could be Instagram, could be Facebook, wherever that you want to be, wherever you want to work right now. But I'm going to set the timer and we're just going to ask questions from posts in our feed. Okay. So sometimes it can be tricky, but don't overthink it. Just literally, I mean, if you see a happy anniversary post and everybody is, and they're fun pictures from when they started dating or whatever, or there's just one picture, whatever. Instead of just saying happy anniversary, like everybody else just like copy and pasted on there, right? You can say happy anniversary, but say, what are your plans for tonight? How are you guys going to celebrate? Or, oh my gosh, those throwback pics are great. What are you guys doing to celebrate? But always end in a question. Same thing with a birthday or the mums. The mums are crazy right now, especially if you're in Texas, they're huge. Did you make that yourself or did you, or, because a lot of people are doing a little DIY, making it themselves, probably spending more money than once you go and buy all the ribbons and all the things that you put on those dang things, it adds up quick. But anyway, ask a question. So your timer's already set from when I started talking, and we are going to ask questions. We're going to be friends and engage. Okay. So wherever you want to be. And if you have some input, join us. Let us know what you're asking to shake it up a little bit. Okay, now our algorithm's ready for it. So we are going to do another bingo card fun item and create a funny post for today. So I'm going to throw it over to Polly to explain that. And don't forget to look on your Facebook memories too and save and repurpose those, because that is just easy and it's fun.
Okay. I thought I was gonna be able to have my computer today. But no, technology is not liking me right now. So it's all right, right? But I went into Chat GPT and oh darn it. Okay, so it doesn't. So sorry about that, you guys. I didn't realize that when I clicked out of there that it muted me. So I said, act as my social media expert and create a funny interactive Facebook post. And you guys, it did. I will drop it in the chat just so you guys can see what it came up with, because it brought in two of my favorite things that I like to do. So I will put it in the chat, but that's what I did. You guys can use Chat GPT too and see what it comes up with for you guys.
That's awesome. Yeah. Chat GPT with your if you preloaded it with, with your background, your verbiage, the way you talk, things like that. It's so fun to see what it comes up with. So I think everybody should do that. Put that in Chat GPT. Let's see, what was it, Polly? Act as my social media expert and create a funny social media post. Is that what you said? Interactive, a funny interactive social media post.
Yes, create a funny interactive social media post.
Okay, I can't wait to see what yours says. I'm gonna do it too. I love Chat GTP. She always calls me her energetic friend. Hey there, my energetic friend. Ready to add some extra zing into your day? Let's get thriving together. Imagine this. You're feeling sluggish, like a sloth in a slow motion, and suddenly thrive kicks in. You're superhero now, saving the day with boundless energy. Share your favorite way to start your day with Thrive. Is it a dance off with your labradoodles or a morning jog? My Chat PT girl has jokes. Mine would be a dance off with the dogs. It's so good on Fridays. I love to do just kind of an audit on your post. So look at your Instagram, look at your Facebook, and see what you need to post right now. If you need your Flex Friday app, if you need an interactive funny post, if you need encouraging, if you need Thrive, see where you're at, see what you need, and then set a timer for later to do your other posts, right? So if you need your Thrive post now, then do your interact, however, whatever it's looking like for you. Oh, I thought I was on mute. I wasn't, sorry. Hope you didn't hear my dogs. Okay, so follow-ups. We are going to talk about this promo real quick that we have out, and I love it. I mean, they just spoil us rotten. I feel like. So everybody saw the promo, right? Do we need to go over that? Okay. So let's do some follow-ups. So anybody that's been kind of on the fence, this is a great message that you can send. This came from Susan in our IPA talks today too. Hey friend, well, they've done it again. What if you could get 2 months of Thrive, free balance, our tummy flattener pills, $100 in credits to use on anything on your next order, free shipping, free sculpt, our fat burning skinny pills, and then a rebate on top of all of that. Okay, to pop you some details. This is a great one. So that is an amazing follow-up to anybody that has been on the fence, or they're talking about price, or they're talking about whatever they're worried about. Let me put this in chat. So copy the whole thing. Let me go over here. And let's share some other follow-ups. What follow-ups are you guys doing? Definitely you can be following up at this time with any samplers that you have going. If they have samples and they haven't started it. Yay, Zan's out of Facebook jail. Awesome. That was a good, 4 days? Were you in for 4 days? I'm glad you're out. All right, I'm gonna copy this into chat real quick. Oh, Misty asked, where is Chat GPT? I'll show you. It's an app, and it looks like this because I downloaded the wrong one the first time, and I was trying to follow Tammy's directions using the wrong one. So this is the correct one right here. I put it on my main deal. It's white with okay, cool. So I would definitely watch some of Tammy's videos to get, but you tell it to act as a whatever you want it to act as, a social media expert, a whatever you're asking it. I asked it something about hunting the other day. I asked it what to get my husband for his birthday. It was funny. A Chat GPT. I'm okay. I find humor in lots of things, but she cracks me up a lot. I call it a girl. I don't know. It could be a guy, but I think it's funnier to call her a girl. But there's a follow-up. Anybody else have some awesome follow-ups they're using that are really working? Your timer's already set. Let me see. Oh, I love that post, Polly. Hey, friends, it's time for a laugh. Caption this hilarious photo of my bulldog boxer mix trying to ride a horse. That is going to be hilarious. Comment with your funniest captions below, and let's see who can come up with the most creative one. Can't wait to see what you come up with. That is greatness.
And I just got to get a picture of my dog up on my horse. I don't know if I've ever had her up there, but
Yeah,
I know the horses don't mind.
No problem. Got this. Got it. Oh man, we got some mini Highland cows. You know, the funny ones with the hair in their face. I am so excited because they're at the ranch and we're going to the ranch today. So I'm going to try to get as many photos of them as I can. That just reminded me of that. I don't know why a horse reminded me of a cow, but I am so very excited.
Hey, Tiffany, definitely get pictures of it because that's the theme we used for the baby's baby shower, were those little Highland cows.
I saw all your decor. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. Like that was the cutest, the cutest.
So I definitely need one of those pictures.
I will send you one. I'm gonna try
Yes.
to get a selfie. Last time they wouldn't let me pet him yet because they had like a big travel day and they were all stressed out and all whatever stuff. And I was like, I just totally, and they're not halter trained yet. So or harness trained. I don't even know. I don't know the right words, but I'm working on it this weekend. So I'm gonna pet them and I'm gonna get some really good pictures.
Yes.
I'll send them to you. I'm excited. We're doing lots of things out there. We're doing mud volleyball out there, y'all. I didn't. And the ranch manager, he got this big tiller, like this big one that goes on a tractor, and tilled up all this space for 2 courts for mud volleyball. It's gonna be great. All right, let's see where we're at time wise. Less than a minute on follow-ups.
I have a quick question. So I did it through the link that that Tammy posted, but as far as the app goes, it's the little white one, right? Not the black one.
Right, it has a white,
Okay.
it has a white background.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank
Is
you.
that the one you got?
Yep, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so while you're finishing follow-ups, there's just hardly any more time left. So we are going to go over to Polly and she's going to talk about our hero products and our stories.
Okay. So every day I show my hero product, and I don't know about you guys, but I could not go without my capsules. Today I'm going to the doctor and I have to do fasting, but I'm like, man, I'm taking my capsules. Like, there's nothing about that, right? Like, so I make sure to post that. But if you guys are like me, like, sometimes I don't know exactly what I want to say or put on the picture. So I might take the picture and then save it. Do you guys know how to do that? Like in Instagram? Okay. Let's see. Tiffany, if you can't hear me, yell at me, okay? Since I have to go back and forth.
Mhm.
So when you go to your story and you hit the plus sign and you go to add, and you hit your camera and you take your picture, then those 3 dots up at the top, just hit save. And then later on, you can go in, like for me, it's like when I get to work, right? So then I will be able to add whatever I want when I have that moment, because when cell phones first came out and my kids got cell phones, like years ago, the one thing that I told them was like, when they were getting ready, I'm like, if you would just get off your phone, you guys could be ready a lot quicker. So anyway, so I feel like that sometimes, but once I learned that I could just hit save, and then when I got to a place that morning, or well, for me it's midnight, but when I get to work, then I can just have my comments on there, whatever I want to write about my hero product. So that's what I do with a lot of things, if I don't have time to post it right now. And I had to get out of my own way on that, because it's like, Polly, people don't know your actual time, because I'm doing this stuff at like midnight. So it's okay just to go up and hit save, and then it goes into your camera roll and just put it on there later. So if you're like me, that was a great thing that I learned.
Yes, that is genius. Thank you for that, because sometimes I'm not ready either. or I don't want to forget and I want to remind myself. I used to text myself, so that's a way better idea. Way better. So good. Yeah, and putting in there what there's an annoying fly over here. What that product does for you is super important too. I took a video of my dogs, like our morning walk, and I just brought the capsules with me, and they like fight getting out the door. So my video is me opening the door and they're all like on top of each other, and I hit the garage door and they're already out, like before it's like barely even open. anyway, and then I went with my capsules and I'm like, you want this kind of morning energy, it's powered by Thrive. And so that's what I did this morning. So whatever your capsules, your love, your energy, whatever you love about whatever product you're posting, make sure to include that. So get your hero product up in your stories. That is so important. You've probably already done that, or now we know we can save it for sure. Let's go, Polly, I want to have you talk about adding friends over on Instagram too. So we definitely need to add friends. You need to increase your network every day. If I would have known this in the very, very beginning, because you can have the coolest post in the whole wide world, if you're showing it to the exact same people and never broadening your reach, then that's a problem. So I'm going to throw it back over to Polly. She found a cool new way to add friends over on Instagram. So take it away.
All right. Can you hear me, Tiff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yesterday, I think it was, they were talking about it, and we're talking about our archives. And so if you go to your page and then hit the little button down at the bottom to go to you, and then those 3 lines up in the upper right hand corner where it's like your settings and privacy and all that, I didn't realize that when I scrolled down to, it says discover people at the very bottom. And so you click on that, and then it has all these people that they may follow you, or you just have lots of friends in common. So that's where I can just go on there and I can just click through and follow people. So I just figured that out yesterday, you guys.
Okay, say that one more time. I'm on my main page and I go to
The upper
uh-huh.
corner where their 3 lines are at.
Yep.
And then it comes up and it says, like, mine says like threads, schedule content, your activity, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
And all the way down at the very bottom, mine says discover people.
Oh. Okay. That's a great trick. I did not know that. I did not know that was there.
How do you make the people be not scary people?
That's a good question. But I think it was I don't remember who shared it, but I know it was on here where you guys said something about like having people on both your Facebook and your Instagram, because I wasn't doing that. And so now I'm starting to do that, because I have found that more people are actually on Instagram sometimes than they are on Facebook.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
So are you suggesting to sync your profile with Facebook?
No. Well, wait, I don't know I guess I don't know what you mean.
That was the top button. When I clicked discover, it said sync your profile with Facebook to help you discover more friends.
Jennifer, I clicked it, and basically what
Oh.
it did is anybody that I'm Facebook friends with that I'm not Instagram with, it suggested them to me, but I didn't have to follow them.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thanks. It's like, I did not have that. I don't know.
I know everybody's is a little bit different too, depending on what version you have and what phone you have and whatever. So this is a great tip, Polly. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I love new ways on adding new friends. Now I'm going to tell you too, we've talked about this one a lot. Your Facebook groups, right? And doing the clam method, comment, like, add, and message. So I posted about, my dogs and the skunk in in my Labradoodle group. And I have so many suggestions, right? So what I'm doing now, it's like I did that Wednesday or whatever day, I don't know. But anyway, now I'm going back and I've done some of these things, right? That they've suggested that I do. I asked a question How do I make my dogs not freaking stink anymore? Y'all, it's in his breath. Like he ate the skunk, like he killed the skunk, like it's inside of him. It's disgusting. I mean, I feel like it's not inside of him, but the smell is, oh my gosh. Anyway, it was very stressful all week. Anyway, now I'm circling back and I'm messaging all these people. Oh my God, thank you so much. We're still working on the smell, but that really helped or whatever. So I'm friending 128 people. So it's a process. But I'm going to go back and I'm gonna go back and message and friend all them. So that's what the process looks like of the clam method, right? And I'm gonna have 128 new friends, hopefully, if they all say yes to be my friend. But it's not weird to get into Messenger and say, hey, thanks for that tip. I really appreciate it. I tried it out and this is what I found, or I love it. I used to say, I love a cute newsfeed of dudes, but that isn't a great example of, I mean, it's work. You got to circle back and that's a lot of things, but I'm just going to set a time chunk and I'm going to go back and add all those friends, add them, message them and thank them. So that's another example of how that works to add friends. So, all right. We're going to add lots of friends today with our new tricks. I love it. Thank you for that, Polly. All right. You can still be adding friends. You still have time on your timer, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the next topic in case you're done. And I think this one is super fun. And I want to challenge everybody to get out of your comfort zone. If you're like in your zone and you're like doing something right now, that's cool. But if you're not, I want you to do this with me. What we're going to do is, and I want you to do it right now because I don't want you to overthink it and then not do it, right? So create a 1 minute or less story answering a frequently asked question. Put it in your highlights and share as a reel. Y'all, this is huge. This is a big deal. What is the biggest, what are some frequently asked questions? Right? What are some frequently asked questions? How much is it? Is it gluten-free? Do I have to take all 3 steps? That's awesome, Tammy. So y'all, I just want you to not overthink it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right here in front of you. And I'm going to do, I think Susan did one on, can I just use the DFT? Do I have to take all 3 steps? This is awesome. And I think Susan has already done this. I think Susan has put that, I think I've seen Susan's. I know Tammy has. But then you put it.
But I'm about to do it looking like I look right now so I can be real and raw. I'm going to do it again.
Oh, good. Okay, here's our example right here.
Oh, no, I'm going to let you do it. I'm muting out.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do okay.
I mean, I can. What's the most frequently asked question? Or most misconception is how much it costs, I would think. What? Or frequently asked questions. I may do several frequently asked questions about Thrive. I'm going to try to do it in 60 seconds. Do y'all want to listen to me do it?
Yeah, do it. I want to give everybody an example.
Oh, goodness, I'm nervous. Okay, hold on just a second. Well, I'm not going to lie. I did put a filter on my Instagram. So, we don't look too rough. I think I still have like mascara underneath my eyes. Okay, here we go. Don't judge.
Yay.
All right, guys. So I'm coming to you this morning because I'm going to do some frequently asked questions about Thrive. One of them is, how much does it cost? I'm going to tell you it probably costs less than $5 a day because I have so many coupons, so many incentives all the time. So don't let cost be a factor of why you don't want to invest in your health. Another frequently asked question is it gluten-free, diabetic friendly? And yes, it is. Another frequently asked question is, do I have to take all 3 steps? No, you don't. But I'm going to tell you, if you want the best results, you'll take the 2 capsules in the morning, follow it by a lifestyle mix, and put that lovely patch on. Because I want you to think of like a 3-legged stool. If you take one of the legs out, it still kind of stands, but it wobbles. If you take 2 out, it could be a problem. That's the same thing with the 3-step process. I want you to think of it as it all working together. So you really don't want to skip a step to get the best results. So there's some frequently asked questions. I hope y'all have a great Friday. How was that? That was a lot.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna
She had no
caption that whole
idea.
thing.
She had no idea she was gonna do that this morning
Yeah.
at all. Like, I didn't even message her. I was gonna do it, and she was like, "Ah, no, I got that." I'm like,
I think you should do it right now and we get to listen to yours.
"Perfect." Hey, we're all supposed to be doing this together, right? So this is where we're taking time. We're all gonna do this. This is the deal. Create a 1 minute or less story answering a frequently asked question. Put it in your highlights. This is the deal. As a and share as a reel. Okay, so she did it in Instagram. I can't. I mean, I can, but I make mine in videos because then I can do it in Instagram and Facebook. Mine don't talk. They just don't. They don't. Everybody's tried. I can't switch them out. So I do a video and then I put them in both places.
Tiff, if you make the video, whether you do it in Instagram or on videos, once you upload it into your stories, then you can take it and put it into a highlight. And so if
Yes.
you start doing one commonly asked question a week, you can build a highlight section. So when somebody finds your page, they can click on that and they can literally see all your videos of the frequently asked questions.
That's perfect. That is genius. That's the biggest part in here is put it in as a highlight and share it as a reel. So wait, is the highlight is in the story, right? Or is the highlight in a reel?
Yeah, no, it'll start as a story and then you can
Okay.
put it into your highlight. But anytime you record something in a story, you can also just share that as a reel.
Yes.
So it
Got
can
it.
be on your page as well as in the highlight as well as in your story. So like if you shared it today in your story and then put it in the highlight, you could like in 3 days go to your highlight and make that into a reel.
Make it a reel. Perfect. Yeah. So there we go in repurposing your content as well. So this 1 minute activity that we're doing with a frequently asked question, number one, it's going in your story. It's going to be a reel in a few days. It's going to be a highlight. So it's going to stay there and all the things. So you're using your time super wisely. So I'm challenging everybody to do this 1 minute or less story. Okay. I'm going to do mine too, just because. But if you guys want me to be quiet, just mute, just turn the volume all the way down if you're doing yours too. Okay. Otherwise, I'm just going to do one and I'm going to keep it less than a minute. I'm going to do, let me see how to stand here. My phone's too short. I mean, it's not too short. That's right, Tammy. The only way to get better is to start. Oh, that's backwards. I need to stand up. So I'm gonna scoot back. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I should put a shirt on. See, here's me overthinking. I'm just gonna do it. Hey guys. Okay, I get asked all the time, how much is Thrive? So I'm just gonna answer it for you. Thrive. Okay, number one, let me tell you this. Your health is an investment. So I just want you to know that. I want you to know that first, but definitely it's less than $5 a day. We have always got some kind of deal or promo. We've always got coupon codes and we get credits, y'all. When you refer 2 friends, your product's free. So there's your actual answer. Thrive is free when you refer 2 friends. But to get you in and get you started, normally people pay one time and then it's free moving forward. And that's my job to help you get it free. So less than $5 a day is an answer to that question. Okay, there we go. So I want everybody to do that before Monday's Zoom with Susan. Okay, and we can all go look because it's going to be a highlight. It's going to be saved. It's going to be saved and repurposed by then. These bingo cards are genius. Thank you again, Tammy. I love it so much. Okay, so we are going to throw it back over to Polly in creating a reel. Let's see. Let's see what it says on our bingo card. So we just did, right? That's going to be a reel. That's going to be a story. That's going to be a reel like we already talked about. And we're going to put it in highlights, which is so stinking important. Polly, is this the one using 4 to 5 pictures you already have on your camera?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
perfect. So this is the task. Create a reel using 4 to 5 pictures you already have on your camera. Okay, so I'm going to let Polly take it away.
Okay, so you guys, I have done this multiple times now with my family's birthdays and different things like that. just because my family is so important to me. So I think using 4 to 5 pictures of your fives list, right? And I know somebody talked about not knowing their fives, and I don't, Misty, it doesn't have to be Thrive related. If it is, great, but like I said, use your 5 list. So sometimes I'll do it with my grandsons, and then or I'll my dogs, my horses, different things like that. Or if you go on your daily walks, maybe it's pictures of what you see. I really like one of the songs. I really like to match it up with songs. So also Facebook and I think Instagram, but I know Facebook does too. When you're scrolling through reels, they'll ask you if you want to create a reel with some of your photos or some of your stories that you've created. And then it will just add music to it and you can select the music. So I really like that feature too.
I love it when it asks me if I want to make a reel. I'm like, yes, I do. Please do it for me. So let me show you. I did this last night. I was so tired, y'all. I don't know. I was in bed and I was like, oh, I should do a birthday reel for Tony before I did it. And I was like, but I was just exhausted. And it literally came up, Polly, I'm trying to find my saved reels, about Shiznizzle. Where are the saved ones in Facebook? How do I go to drafts? Okay, I click reels and they just start playing. Search Shizzle. Well, anyway, I saved it to my phone. It just asked me if I wanted to. It did what we just talked about. It asked me if I wanted to create a reel. I don't know how to find it in Facebook right now, but here is, I saved it and it just put all the photos together for me and it just went like this. So this is Tony's birthday reel. I just put a bunch of pictures. What I did is I went to favorites and that's where all my favorite pictures are, right? So it's easier because sometimes when you're doing a reel and you have to scroll way back to find a photo and then you're still in the same place, like if you put them kind of up further together, all bunched up in your camera roll or in favorites or somewhere like that, it's faster to get to them. So anyway, I still have to figure out how to post that one from saving it as a draft in Facebook, but that's okay. I saved it on my phone so I can add any other music as well. So that was that's super fun and it's pictures you already have, so you don't have to think a lot. You don't even have to do it. It'll do it for you. So let's see where we're at on our bingo card. Y'all, I love these bingo ideas because it just different. I mean, we're doing our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and we're just shaking it up a little bit. All right, this one's super important. We're going to go to our groups and we're going to comment 3 posts 3 posts in your most active group. Oh, wait, no, sorry. We're going to go to our groups. We're going to go to our customer groups and we're going to bump those posts up. So that's very important too. If you're not in a customer group, I'm sure you have one. Message in the chat if you don't know your customer group, but I'm sure your upline has a customer group you can be a part of. But this is so important. You want to go comment on the post in there, create a post. If it's your day or your schedule or whatever. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter really. If you just want to put extra content in there, it's always great. But it's a perfect place to have, like in ours, we do, we'll do recipes, we'll sprinkle Thrive things in, we'll do discounts, we'll do different things. So they're not all Thrivers in this group, they're potential Thrivers as well. So I want you to take time, let's see. Let's just do 2 minutes and go to our groups. And post or bump or comment. Or finish making your reel wherever you're at. All right, while you're finishing that up, I'm going to throw it back over to Polly, and she's going to talk about doing stories behind the scenes and the story of what you're doing today. So this is one to do throughout, okay? Behind the scenes, like people want to know about your day. People want to know what you're doing during the day, not just all your Thrive stuff. So behind the scenes of your story. So I'm going to throw it over to Polly and let her.
Okay. So I love so my typical morning or when I get up is take my capsules, then I do my workout, then I'll go to work, whatever. But when I come home, then you know, my days are so jacked up, you guys. But then I will like go for a walk with the dog, you know, or do different things. And I feel like when you show your life, that's when people connect with you. That's when people follow you and they get to know, like, and trust you more. So then when it comes time to follow up and tell them about like our special that we have this weekend, then they're like, oh, okay, you know, like, yes, I do need that because I've seen how much you have done with the kids, you know, with my grandsons, you know, and how much I can pack into a day. So just remember that it doesn't always have to be about Thrive. I know, Misty, you asked about that earlier, but because I feel like when you just constantly are Thrive, some people will tune you out and just be like, no, nope, you know, no more. But when you sprinkle it in throughout your day, you know, just like when I'm on my walk with the dog, maybe my DFT is on my hand. And so I'll try and get that in the picture. Maybe they'll ask a question about it. I don't know. So
Sometimes I cannot get that screen to pull down to unmute. It's just a process. But yes, Jen Zant said, living your Thrive life out loud, just showing they have to like, know and trust you to do business with you, right? What makes you stand out? What makes you you, right? That is where they find the real you is in your stories and what you're doing all day. That is so much fun. So I do that a lot with Emmy. I mean, when I have my time with Emmy, my whole news feed is Emmy is probably overboard, but I don't care because that's what I'm doing that day. And I always put in like a time freedom or flexibility to be able to do that with her, right? Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this. We have
Tiffany,
oh,
one
yeah,
more.
go ahead.
Everybody, if you can turn on our cameras, I think that would be awesome because it's Flex Friday. And do we have our
Let's do it.
DFTs?
Yes. Here, let me
So
move my
this would
baking
be
soda that was holding up my phone.
so this would be another time to, you know, to do a behind the scenes like that. We're working with all of these wonderful people on here and we're showing our DFTs.
How fun. Okay. Everybody show your DFT if you can. This is super fun. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo. I'm not doing a video today, but
Yay!
I'll be quiet for whoever wants to. Wait, I gotta scoot my page over. Gotta get everybody.
Look at all of us flexing. So awesome.
Anybody want to do a video? I'll keep mine up. If anybody's doing a video. This is a super fun Flex Friday.
Thank you guys so much.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, I was going to leave you with one more task. It's 9 o'clock, but this one, let's see what it was. Oh, send 2 past or existing customers a message offering them 2 sample packs for friends. Okay, if you have samples where you can send, if you bought a BOGO and you have extra, or you have some in the back office, or a promoter order that doesn't actually promote and there's still sample packs in their promoter accounts, y'all go check on that, because I have some accounts that my friends, it was some promo and I signed up some friends and there's still some samples in there. So anyway, if you need one, I got you. But contact your existing customers and say, hey, I've got these 2 sample packs. Who do you want me to send them to? like, or you qualified, like we did that for something. Oh, somebody ordered. Oh yeah. When my customer ordered last week, I was like, oh my gosh, this order qualifies you for 2 sample packs. Who do you want me to send them to? So I did it that way. So now that you have an existing customer, you can do or say the same thing. I've got these for you only. Who do you want them to go to? What other verbiage? I know people have really good verbiage on sending sample packs out, but literally y'all work on this one. Send 2 past or existing customers a message offering them 2 sample packs for friends. That is going to grow your business so fast. When they're thriving for free, they're going to keep thriving, right? And then it triples your volume, right? They have 2 thrivers underneath them. So this is genius. I know Glenna is a customer queen, and yeah, like literally you can get to 12K on customers alone. You just can. So if you think that way, think that way. If you don't think that way, change your mindset and know that you can get to 12K with customers alone. Okay. You just can. It's a proven fact. You got to help your customers get theirs free. So definitely do this. What kind of verbiage do you guys want to use? We'll just end it with this, and this will be your weekend homework, as well as I want everybody to go make that 1-minute reel. I did not want to wear this shirt and I did it anyway. Susan didn't know she was going to do it, and she just did it to be a great example for us all. But we're going to put it in our highlights, so you can go check mine. It'll be there. And we need to hold each other accountable, right? So we don't get on here for no reason. We get on here to do the do. So go do the do. Anybody you have any closing thoughts, Polly? And thank you so much. Everybody, hands up for Polly. I appreciate all everything you brought today. And I did not know the new thing on Instagram. Well, I don't know if it's new, but I didn't know that adding friends and stuff on Instagram. And thank you for stepping out, showing up big.
Thank you. Thanks again. It was fun.
Absolutely. All right. So who wants to do it with me next week? Everybody's scared and leaving. Because they know I just called Polly out last time. Oh,
I
goodness
say
gracious.
just pick a couple of people and say, hey, I need you on this with me on Friday, because that's what I'm doing for Monday. And just don't take no for an answer, because look how good that was for Polly.
That was awesome. Let's see. Shelly, you're still on. Are you free? Shelly Robertson, are you free next Friday?
Glenna's putting lipstick on, so that means she's good on Fridays.
Oh, Glenna's gonna tell me when her Friday's good.
I can't do next Friday because my daughter is home and she has me scheduled from Thursday to Monday. She's in a wedding, but I promise to do it.
Yeah,
maybe the following.
Glenna's gonna get back with me on her day. She is.
Yeah.
What about you, Shelly?
Sorry, I wasn't unmuted. I'm good next Friday.
Yay! Contestant. Okay, I'll message you and we'll make a game plan. But you guys, don't forget your homework. And honestly, I'm only speaking because anytime I do a reel or a live, or I'm giving advice or whatever, it's because I'm doing it and I need to hear it myself. So I just want to encourage you, don't just get on these Zooms to hear something. I mean, sometimes if it works in your schedule and you just want to have it on and you're at work or I was like, well, I'm going to work out. That's my time to work out. Well, I didn't get my work done, and I didn't do I didn't do the things and work together as what we should be doing. Right. So I am calling myself out, and I got you, GB. I saw that October 6th. And that I used to not fully participate on the Zooms, and I would just be on to be on. And I need you to not do that, because I did that and it did not serve me well at all. So I want you to get on the Zooms and do the work. Don't just wait for something to be put in the chat to have good verbiage. That's just bonus, right? But do the stinking do. Okay. You're on here. You're already investing your time. Do it. So I'm checking everybody's highlights. I'm kidding. I'm not checking everybody's highlights, but I want you to go put that frequently asked question in your reel, in your story, in a highlight. It's like big homework. Okay. I love you guys. Have a super fun weekend. I'm going to get lots of pictures of cute cows. Bye guys. Thank you, Polly.